Welcome to episode 2 of the First Tee Journey to Dromoland. In this episode, we check in with our 3 beginner golfers during lessons with their PGA coaches, as they continue to work towards the KPMG Women's Irish Open Pro-Am at Dromoland Castle in August. We pick up with Valerie Wheeler at Ballyneety Driving Range, where she has a lesson with her coach and partner, Gavin Young. Today, Gavin has Valerie working on getting more comfortable with the driver.
Ahead of today's lesson, I'm feeling good, to be fair. I've got a few lessons in so far and I've been out to the driving range here in Ballyneety, so I'm excited to try something else today.
Just to progress on the lesson a little bit, because I know I haven't really covered it over the last few sessions, but we're gradually working our way up to now hitting driver. You can obviously see the length of the club is a little bit longer in your hand, gets a little bit lighter.
Very long.
Yeah.
It's nearly the height of me.
Yeah, I know. Okay. And what we're always looking for is that the golf ball is going to be lined out, hopefully, at the centre of the club. So if I can get set up here, and I'm going to hit one shot just so you can see, Valerie,
okay,
that ball position, still taking the same grip, and because the ball moves forward, my upper body now leans a little bit.
Okay.
From here, I'm just making that swing, so it's like good grip, Y to L, and straight back through.
God, scared.
There you go, don't worry, wherever the ball goes, it goes. We just want to build it up gradually to hitting driver comfortably. Well done.
That wasn't bad.
Good shot.
I was petrified of it.
Good shot. Yeah, she's going well, to be fair to her. We can gradually see weekly progress. No, to be fair, she's putting in good effort, getting in a little bit of practice between lessons too, which is helping, and you can see the difference. But yeah, no, flying and hopefully just get her aiming correctly, I think, is a little bit of a struggle at the minute, but we'll get her there by the time Dromoland comes.
Ahead of the round of Carton House, I plan on getting out here to Ballyneety, the driving range a bit more, and of course, we plan on getting out on the golf course at some stage. Yeah,
I'll try go 3, 5, 9 holes type thing, and just gradually integrate her into getting on the golf course fully. So yeah, we'll have her ready for Carton.
Meanwhile, Pamela Joyce is back at the Golf Ireland Academy with coach Mary Doyle, as together they work to refine some skills crucial to success on the course.
So these are your little baby swings, okay?
And when I'm using this when I'm closest to the hole.
Yeah, but it's also like the first position of your backswing that you need to get right.
Okay.
Okay, so go back to 1 and stop. Okay, good. So we want it there.
What's one of my tick?
Just a feeling. So we call that inside, and we need it to be here.
Okay.
Okay.
So my wrist tension on 1.
No, shoulder turn on 1. Okay, good. That was amazing.
A little no?
That was amazing. Well done.
Too much?
So you're looking for club to be parallel to the ground on the first part. There we go. We got it. Good. So we're breaking down the swing into 3 different parts so that she understands what point she needs to hit on her backswing. So we're going 1, 2, 3 on the way back, but we're also making it into 3 smaller swings so she's able to control the length of the shots. Yeah, good. A little bit too long.
Yeah.
So more shoulder turn.
Okay.
And try to keep the club head out towards the sign, so towards this edge of the sign. Yeah, better. That's nice.
Too much on the way through. Too much, Pamela!
But it was closer. It's closer.
Is that like a 1.25?
Yeah, 1.25. We're getting closer.
Kind of feeling the pressure a little bit, but in a good way. People have been very nice and very welcoming and very supportive and said, you know, good on you, fair play to you for doing it. So fingers crossed it stays that way and I don't turn into the villain of the trio.
Excellent.
Today's lesson was good. I feel like we got more into it, and I feel like I have homework to do, which I love. I love homework.
Yeah.
I feel like I've a good kind of base now to go off and to practice in the driving range and to have my technique down. And when I come back, you're going to be impressed.
I'm going to be happy then. Yeah.
Even though she's been away on holidays, Lorraine Keane packed her clubs and has been working on her game whilst abroad. She has also managed to book in a lesson with Mary Doyle at the Golf Ireland Academy.
I'm really looking forward to it actually, because I've been practicing on my own and I'm kind of concerned that I might be practicing wrong. So it's just going to be lovely to be coached by somebody like Mary Doyle. I mean, it's such a privilege to be given a pro golfer to learn how to play golf. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah.
And we're going to start here I call it like the train tracks with the kids, and it just helps you figure out where the putter needs to go back and through. And mainly we're going to focus on your posture, because posture is really important for putting. Okay. So before we get you into the train tracks, what we want to see is grip again doesn't really matter, but we want your elbows to be tucked in. Okay. So they're kind of like going to anchor in against your ribs.
Yeah.
Stance is pretty wide because we want to keep our lower body really steady.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So knees are bent, and then that little bend in the arms is going to help you rock your shoulders back and through.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. And we want to keep the putter going back and through equal distance.
Okay.
And it's mainly shoulders. So none of this action.
Yeah.
Wrists are steady, shoulders back and through, and you're brushing the grass. Very close. Oh, go in. Very close. Okay.
To get this steady, like it's all wobbly.
Yeah, so trying to almost feel like with your left hand pushes it back, right hand pushes it through.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to keep it steady.
So again, it's shoulders that move, isn't it? So not wrists.
Yeah, like if you're watching me, right, my lower half doesn't really move at all.
Yeah.
Okay? Shoulders are rocking back and through. Yes.
It's a bit like snooker.
Yeah.
No, it's not, Lorraine. It's nothing like snooker. What are you talking about?
As our 3 golfers continue their journey, they will be helped along the way by Golf Ireland's Get Into Golf app. The Get Into Golf app is a companion app for beginner golfers which they can use at home, on the range, or out on the course. The app includes explainer videos and information pages covering everything from driving range tips to lessons from Padraig Harrington, the rules of golf, and loads of frequently asked questions. Golfers can also save their favourite pieces of content onto their profile for quicker access the next time they use the app. If you'd like to download the Get Into Golf app to help your golfing journey, just search Get Into Golf in your app store today.
I'm really happy with Lorraine's progress. You were flying it, and we did a lot of work on putting, so your pace really improved.
It's just, to get the feel of the distance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What does the distance feel like? And I suppose that's just practice, is it?
Then we worked on pace, so we went for longer putts, and we started off with like a field drill. Okay, we're going to do this Georgia Hall drill, which I think is really good. So we're going to start a little bit further away from the hole. You're going to take a few putts from the same distance, but when you're putting, you're going to look at the target. Okay.
Yeah.
So it should help you give you a bit of feel of how far back and through it needs to go.
Yes.
And you're trying to gauge the distance then by looking at the hole. So you were just watching the hole and trying to feel what your stroke needs to do to be able to get that distance. So ahead of your practice round in Carton House, we want you to get the pace of the putts going, okay? So trying to practice that drill with the alignment stick behind the hole and making sure you're getting it up to the hole and then about a foot and a half past the hole. So that's your zone that you're trying to get the ball into, okay?
Okay.
Then we worked on your chipping swing, so just trying to nail that in and making sure the length of your swing is equal distance back and through. So that's going to help with your short game. And then we worked on slightly longer swings, so that L shape, and just making sure you're holding out your finish.
That's
That's homework.
I feel like you're speaking German or something at this stage. It's a whole other language.
No, you'll be flying. You're flying it then.
We'll get there.
Good,
Yeah.
So as Valerie, Pamela and Lorraine all continue to improve and work towards the KPMG Women's Irish Open Pro-Am, make sure to come back for episode 3, where our team members will be leaving the driving range behind and heading out on course, joined by Shane Larry's coach and Golf Ireland High Performance Director, Neil Manship. That's all to come in the First Tee Journey to Dromoland. See you next time.